Recently I found a game that is essentially what you'd get if Call of Duty and CSGO had a baby, and then dropped it down the stairs. What game am I talking about? Well, if you read the title of the video, you already know, but for those who are inclined to read things before they click on them, it's Sabotage. Spelt incorrectly. As far as I can tell, it's spelt like that because the actual spelling of Sabotage is already taken by an abysmal 2014 action thriller movie, which is just as bad as this game. Now, you wouldn't want those two put in the same category together, would you? Enough shit about some random movie, what is this game? Well, as I mentioned, Sabotage is some strange alien hybrid between COD and CSGO. Some people would think this is a good thing. Trust me, it isn't. I knew this game would be bad when I read the Steam page. Sabotage is in open beta, the first non-pay-to-win game developed in Turkey. Join the Turkish-made FPS game that money is not valid. Numbers of tournaments and awards. Excuse me, f***ing what? Okay, I know the developers are Turkish, so I'll give them a pass on that, but I am still a little confused. Reading on further down the Steam page, we get to features of the game. And yes, I'm about to take the out of sentence structures again, but it's funny, okay? I don't really mean any harm by this. Everyone is equal in this game. No weapon rental. The only native FPS game developed in Turkey where the money giving is not superior. Google Translate, I love you. Now I want to bring your attention as to why I say this game is heavily inspired by CSGO. If you're a fan of The War Owl, you will know his 3 laws of first-person shooters. But today I'd like to bring your attention to his second law. If you can build a custom map, there is a Dust 2. Guess what, bozos? There's a Dust 2. The only difference with this version compared to CSGO version, as it looks like a huge steaming pile of crap and somehow feels as bad as it looks. Moving on to how the game feels and controls, this is an easy one. Get yourself a lawnmower, turn it upside down, turn it on and stick your hands in the blades. That still feels better than how this game feels. It's hard to describe, but walking around in this game it feels like you're a morbidly obese pigeon waddling his way into Greg's to get a pasty. Saying that, I realised half the world won't have any idea what I just said, but I'll leave it at that. The guns feel like potato cannons filled with fecal matter being shot by the town's drunk. I hated how they feel, so I won't talk about them ever again. Look kids, it's sound design time. I'm going all in on this video because I feel my mental capacity has been sabotaged after playing this game. End the suffering, please. You can do that by simply hitting the subscribe button. So the sounds of this disastrous game, how do I describe it? It's not good, but saying that, it's probably the best part of the game. Imagine playing an early 2000s FPS game on the PS2 like GoldenEye for example. That is nearly the audio quality of this game. If Sabotage was released in the early 2000s, this game would have been a huge hit, let alone game-breaking for the time. But it wasn't. It was released in 2020, so it has no excuse. The only people that can enjoy Sabotage are small kids who don't really understand the concept of competitive games like CSGO. Saying all that, what do you think of this game? Should we go after it with pitchforks or just put it through a blender backwards? Leave your answers in the comments down below. A message to the developers if you ever see this video. Don't be disheartened, you gave it a good go. If you ever make a game again, just don't get 2 popular titles and smudge them together and expect it to work. You might be able to make a good game next time.